Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. This is Anonymous T. Hope you're having an amazing day today. So we have some breaking news. Will Smith put out a statement that he is resigning from the Academy, and what this means is basically he won't be eligible to vote in, for people to have Oscar nominations, and he might get, disinvited or not invited at all to certain Hollywood events or whatever. But he's still eligible to be nominated for an Oscar. What I don't understand in the article is they're still talking about severe disciplinary action. Like, the only thing left to do at this point is to either take away Will's Oscar or to basically suspend or expel him from the Academy. There's not much else that they can do. So, I don't think this is going to have a negative impact on his movie career. Will Smith is beloved. Will Smith is, Mr. Box Office with Independence Day, with Bad Boys. He's going to be fine, you guys. He's going to be fine. Go back, do your action movies like before. We don't need to see any more Oscar bait films because you finally have an Oscar, so we can go back to your action films. Go film Bad Boys 4 with Martin Lawrence, and let's keep it moving. This is just, I'm getting agitated now because it's a slap, you guys. Yes, it was wrong. Yes, it's battery. But the way that people are coming down on Will Smith right now, as if he murdered somebody, as if he shot somebody, as if he canceled Christmas on somebody, it's too much. It is too much, you guys. But you don't have that same energy for Mel Gibson that said the N-word and still is getting Oscars later on. You got nothing for that. Nothing when Jim Carrey forcefully put himself, his tongue down, the presenter's throat at an award show. You didn't care about that. You didn't find, anything wrong with that. Or, what about Roman Polanski and Harvey Weinstein and Casey Affleck? Did you take away Casey Affleck's Oscar? Just make it make sense. Chris Rock already said he didn't want to press charges against Will Smith. He didn't want him removed from the theater so that he could still be eligible to still receive his Oscar. And the Academy still refuses to take accountability themselves, and they want to hang Will Smith and send him to the wolves. And I'm over it. I am over it. This is now causing people to be more pissed off about the joke and being pissed off at Chris Rock and some people who are still pissed at Jada because they feel as though these outside issues that happen somehow trace back to her. So now it's just causing another backlash, right? Because there's people already talking that they're going to boycott the Oscars anyways because this is bogus, right? Because Will Smith doesn't need the Oscars. I mean, if we want to keep it a buck, he doesn't. But the way that they're behaving, this is insanity. This is complete and utter insanity. And it's going to be the same thing that happened, when we're 10, 15 years from now. The same thing they did to Janet Jackson and Nipplegate. We'll be here 10, 15 years from now talking about the punishment did not fit the crime for Will Smith. The slap is wrong. Chris didn't want to press charges. Chris did not want Will Smith removed from the theater. Chris still wanted Will Smith to win his Oscar. Will Smith has apologized multiple times and now has resigned from the Academy. What else do you want Will Smith to do? I mean, what more disciplinary action is there outside of taking his Oscar or banning him from the Academy? Make it make sense. You guys can't handle backlash for your wrongdoing, for your taking 3 days to come up with a lie on Will? Really? If I'm Will, I would disappear for a while send in my rebuttal or what have you, and then take a breather till the fall or whatever, or whenever it is that you plan on filming movies again, because this is insanity. This is complete and utter insanity. Hopefully they canceled the Red Table Talk, because it just sounds like they're treating Will Smith like he's the pariah right now, and it's insane. It is completely and utterly insane. And I noticed that it's all the people who were not even at the Oscars that all have something to say. All are fixing their mouths to say something. But this is just crazy. They are treating Will Smith like he murdered somebody, like he shot up the Dolby Theater. Like, make it make sense, you guys. Make it make sense. The overreactions are getting a little out of hand. We've acknowledged that the slap is wrong. We've acknowledged that Will Smith shouldn't have done that. But the way people are going in, these hit pieces that are coming out about Will Smith, these people who are wanting, Will Smith to lose every single thing, like it's crazy to me, because the punishment doesn't fit the crime. Just like the people who were upset, like I believe on The View, where they were mad that people gave Will a standing ovation for winning his Oscar. Like, winning Best Oscar is la creme de la creme for the Academy, for these actors and filmmakers. This is the creme de la creme. Outside of that is Best Director, Best Producer, and Best Movie. Like, why wouldn't they give him a standing ovation? At the end of the day, Will Smith is still beloved. And even after the slap happened, where was everybody that wanted to comfort Chris Rock? They immediately went to Will Smith. The A-listers went to Will Smith to check on Will Smith. So that should tell you everything to know that you need to know. That there's still a large amount of A-listers that still like Will. And that people that know Will know that he's a good guy, know that he's a nice guy, know that he's, otherwise professional and cool and funny and corny and whatever else. But everybody has triggers. Everybody has sometimes when somebody keeps poking the bear, and then it gets to a point where it's like, hey, I had enough. But can somebody still provide me the footage of Chris Rock's backside, the side of Chris Rock, so I can see the slap connect to his face? That's all I ask. Can I just see that receipt so that we can debunk once and for all the fake rumors and that this was scripted and that this was a humiliation ritual and blase, blah. Can we get to the footage? But these overreactions now, it's getting exhausting. It's getting exhausting. You do not have the same energy for these white actors, for these racist white actors, for these rapist white actors and directors and producers, but you want to throw Will Smith to the wolves. And all this is doing is just pissing more people off. This is pissing more people off, and this is not going to end well. Like, what severe discipline is there at this point other than banning Will Smith from the Academy? Which is woo. I mean, seriously, you guys. Like, let's take a chill pill. Everybody's trying to cover their behind because you can't handle some backlash. Like, you guys, it starts and begins with you. You had the authority to remove Will Smith. You had the authority to make a better statement when the incident actually happened. You had the authority to halt the award show and take proper action, and you chose the show must go on, and you wanted Will to stay to win his Oscar. But you can't flip the script now because there's backlash and just leave Will Smith hanging out to dry and just make him suffer all of the consequences when there's people within your own academy that vouch for Will Smith to stay there. And there's Academy members that were on the same floor in that theater checking on Will Smith. Making sure Will Smith was okay. They didn't give a damn about Chris Rock. I'm sorry, excuse my language, but they didn't. So this fake outrage now, you guys wanting everything stripped away from Will Smith. Like, what is taking away an Oscar going to do? We watched him win the Oscar and give a 5-minute speech that you chose not to cut. You can't, like, erase him from the history books. Like, it's like when, you know, there's the college scandals for, like, football and basketball, and they're like, oh, we're going to strip your wins, or we're going to take your title. But we still watched the games. We still saw the team win. We still saw the player win the Heisman, win the MVP. That's still ingrained in our brains. So it's like, hopefully Will gets to keep his Oscar. I personally think that, you know, pretty much the Academy told him to resign or we're going to fire you or whatever. And I think Will basically is playing chess and getting ahead of these things before they can come to him. But hopefully his team has a plan and has a good rebuttal laid out for why Will acted the way that he did. And hopefully that follows up with him going to rehab or some sort of treatment facility of some sort to handle whatever the trauma, whatever the trigger is, to show that he is getting help, that he is addressing his issue. But this is just insane. This is just insane. How hard people are going. Like, you would have thought Will Smith killed somebody, the way people are moving right now. And it's incredible. But you guys do not have the same energy for the white counterparts. You guys do not have the same energy for your rapists, for your, racists and everything else. You guys do not have the same energy for them. You give them chance after chance. You lift them up. You have petitions in place to protect them. And you do not go to these lengths to have things removed from them. So we'll continue to monitor this, but this is insane. It's going on a week now since the Oscars, since this slap happened, and now you want to throw everything at Will Smith. After he's given multiple apologies, after Chris Rock said he didn't want to press charges, after, the Oscars themselves, the Academy themselves, ultimately decided to keep Will Smith there. Ultimately decided that they wanted him to stay. Never formally asked him to leave. But now everybody is just doing these hit pieces, right? And just trying to make matters worse. And all it's doing is it's creating more backlash. It's creating more people who are pissed off. So if we're going to keep the same energy, we're going to continue to pull up receipts of all of the racists and all of the rapists that the Academy still has as members. And that the Academy still gives awards to. Because this is insane. Now it's getting out of hand. This is worse than even Kanye. Kanye didn't even get canceled like this. Like, make it make sense, you guys. Kanye West and all of his shenanigans has never gotten this type of vitriol. Not even the Taylor Swift incident. Not even what's going on now with his divorce from Kim Kardashian. So let that sink in, you guys. Let that sink in. That all of Kanye's antics even wasn't enough for all of this. And people are taking this overboard. Completely and utterly overboard. So we'll see what happens on the 18th. But, I mean, there's really not much else, quote, disciplinary action the Academy can take. And then how's that going to look if Whoopi, who is the governor of the, acting board, basically said that Will's not going to get his Oscar taken away, and then they do take his Oscar? I hope that doesn't happen. But the overreaction now is now pissing people off. And now it's going to create another backlash. And good luck to the Oscars and the ratings next year. Good luck. So there's that. Let me know your guys' thoughts. What do you guys think about Will resigning? Do you think he was forced to resign? Or do you think that him and his team took a proactive approach so that they can't expel him on the 18th? And what do you think Will's plan is? What do you think Will and his team are planning moving forward? Do you think they're just going to go quiet? Do you think that they're planning, their rebuttal and how they're going to defend Will Smith's actions at the Oscars? Where do you guys think the plan is? Please let me know your guys' thoughts. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I will talk to you guys again very soon.